for sure. Let's go. Week 1. We're in week 1 now. Week 0 already over. Week 1 in. In all whiteys, huh? Oh, if it happened, that's on you picking your play fast. But I got it.
Welcome to something special and rare. It's number 1 versus number 2.
Yeah, I'm saying, yeah. You gotta right click over.
The entire landscape looking in on this game today. Will we get something special? Hi, folks.
Okay, I got you. No, I got you.
Orlando, Florida.
No.
As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers.
I got you.
Taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going.
Rematch of the semifinals. Number 1 versus 2. Let's go.
The Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, Kirk. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. And I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Getting set. Here's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And it works. The first down to the 35.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
New center down to the offense. First and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Ball handed off. Running with purpose. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. This is something rare and special, Kirk. This early in the season, to have a 1 versus 2 matchup. These kind of games become part of the history of the sport. Both these teams expected to contend for a national championship.
Yeah, I can't believe we get this kind of opportunity early in the year like this. Really find out who maybe the best team in the country is. And the willingness to take this game on provides them with a huge opportunity to have a...
Breaks into the clear. Past the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
Let's go.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this.
They got him in the Heisman.
He catches a football. He is so dangerous after the catch.
Yeah, when I'm finished, I give you
leads him
some.
into the end zone for the 6 points.
Lining up to try the extra point. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Direct snap to the back. Great cut there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered.
Oh, you got hit. I know you don't.
How about the speed?
You got another third. I was like, wait a minute.
Third down.
They showing your guy like he the guy, huh?
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
Oh, what the fuck?
It is hauled in way downfield. Oh, and he's
Hell no! What the hell was that?
Can they catch him? He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Oh, I know. Won't happen again.
Here's the point
Sorry.
after attempt. And he knocks it right through.
Sorry. My bizarre. My bizarre.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Here he goes. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Clemson.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
Let's go, baby.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. A deep shot, but he paid for it. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He can go. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense produces 6 points.
Just a
Wiley.
tough spot to be as a quarterback. He feels the pressure. He wants to get rid of the ball.
Hey, look, I'm not next to you. How'd I know your hand slipped?
That quarterback right in his face. The ball is up in the air. The defense is able to come down.
He got hit.
Not only for an interception,
he got hit.
Touchdown themselves.
Yo, quarterback got hit.
Extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14.
Oh, well.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 30.
Yes, I am.
Great field position to start the drive.
Can you put a couple of in the microwave for me? Listen. Come here. Open it up. Okay. Put water in it.
First play of the drive, they'll
Put it in the bowl.
13.
Put it in the bowl for. In the microwave for 2 minutes.
That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Now here comes the point after attempt.
What's my name?
PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Yeah, give us some cookies.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback.
All right, we back. Let's go.
25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Ball handed off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
He out there doing this
This
sizzle, huh?
offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's real in. It's Lee. He brings him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
1st down and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Now it's 2nd down here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback, if he's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack it.
He's in the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Clemson. They connect for 6.
Little Seti, let's go.
After the catch, explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 13. Not great.
He's looking for a fumble.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. It moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a 1st down. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. Really, the offenses continue to dominate over the defenses show up here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Direct snap to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if you're going to run an ISO play with that pulling guard, the running back's got to do a better job of getting behind those big linemen to hope that a hole will open up. Here he tries to bounce it to the outside, and there's just no room out there.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Breaks into the clear.
So this nigga's that guy, huh?
Oh,
Okay.
what a play. Touchdown.
Okay.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's a carry for the fullback. 1st down and more. He's still running. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Ooh, you lucky that was not my other guy.
Guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
The offense really clicking here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me,
and I'm not trying to. I'm not worried about who. I can't see who you picking.
Plays at 2nd and 8. That's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Quick throw complete to the tight end.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And he'll set up to throw. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. He get him with a big
You made me good enough.
10. And the Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Caught near the goal line. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches.
Chris, in my opinion, what we just witnessed is one of the toughest things to do in football as a defender, and that's making an open field tackle. A lot of times, those one-on-one matchups against shifty receivers, the receiver wins. This time, Let's tip our cap to that defender. Great play.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Second down play coming up for this offense. An inside give now from the shotgun. Finding space at the 20. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. There's the handoff. Breaks free. Now here he goes. The 30. Past the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the football. Short pass finds the tight end.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's a quick grab. That's good for a first down near the 40.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
By completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. The throw complete to the running back underneath. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
By completion makes it second and medium. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Press coverage now from the secondary. The shotgun handoff here. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Oh, what a grab! Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
They're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to pass here on second down. He's got it near the end zone. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin.
I didn't even realize I had no timeouts.
The Tigers will kick this away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top. Looking to throw it deep. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Touchdown, Ohio State. They battled all the way back to take the lead.
Well, you talk about a dream performance by this guy. That's his 4th receiving touchdown of this game. We knew he'd have chances to make plays, but I don't think anybody expected 4 touchdowns.
That shit ain't happening no more. Hell.
PhD is good to verify a touchdown, 35-28.
Hell no. What the fuck?
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25.
Goodness.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
Here's the second down play. Press coverage now from these DBs. He hands it off from the gun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in
It's out there
space
hitting now. I
still
can't lie.
have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to scramble. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down.
How about this call here on third down, Chris? They go with the RPO. The quarterback makes the right read. He's able to extend this drive by getting the yards that they needed to get to the marker.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Quick throw over the middle. That's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes the grab on the move. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. The big fullback's got it here. Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
The defense was locked in on that play. They were not surprised at all that the fullback got the ball. He had nowhere to go. They stuffed that play from the beginning.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will have to settle for three? On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Tigers. And now they'll set up for the point after. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, but he should have left the ball in the end zone. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Breaking tackle.
Okay.
He's explosive
Okay.
play for this passing game.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He lets it go on the move. What a catch! What a grab by the junior.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Takes the handoff again. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And that will give them the lead now. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25.
What happened? Nah, it just messed up like that.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Single back, takes the handoff. The freshman brought down after a nice run.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Grab by the receiver. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You talk about a dream football game at the college level. This guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Nah, there's no fumble. He didn't even have possession.
Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wide end. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man
Oh,
down
hell
the
no.
middle. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves
Right over my guy.
35.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
The back's got it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected, Kirk. A tight, tough battle between two really good teams. Now who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these two teams have actually lived up to the billing of two top-5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now with so much on the line early in the year, tight game, who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor?
They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15. Buckeyes begin a new series here. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Stop for no gain there. That'll do it for the 3rd quarter. The final quarter coming up next. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes a quick catch. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a
Get him
1st
out of
and goal.
here.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out.
You said, I can know who what?
The Buckeyes looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here's that defense shifting again. 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they'll set up now for the extra point try.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They begin with a quick throw to the left. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Over the middle, it's Leon. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a 1st down at the 47.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the right side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead to sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. You make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
A direct snap. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. They'll run it from the gun. You'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pass caught. Can he get in? And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. And the back now goes in motion. 3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. And it's in the end zone.
Oh my God.
Short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Thanks to their own defense creating that turnover, working with the lead like this, really it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Oh, he throws it back. Pressure is coming. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence in what he can do.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Leaning on the run game here. Fights through a tackle. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He hauls it in with the 25, still running. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch
Missed off my guy. Good
Buckeyes.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters. And that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. And right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
That nigga like a creative player.
So they'll try to add to the lead
Number
now with
4.
the PAT.
Yeah, number 4.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter.
That makes the score Ohio State 56, Clemson 35.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, that's another big pass play, another milestone for this quarterback. That's now 500 yards passing on the day for the man under center. This is going to be one he'll remember for a long time.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Oh, it's snapped to the back. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Receiver makes the catch. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Testing the right side here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. They got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. One down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You had all that.
Oh, they trapped him for a sack. And they stopped the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Clemson.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Ohio State.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Didn't you already have some cookies? Yeah.